Matunicus Rock, the wind was northwest at 28 knots, with gusts to 32 knots, and the air temperature was 27. At the Portland weather buoy, the wind was northwest at 19 knots, with gusts to 25 knots. The temperature was 27. Seawater temperature 44 and 3 foot, seas every 4 seconds. At Wells, the wind was west at 5 knots with a temperature of 24, and water temperature 43. Isles of Shoals had northwest winds at 25 knots, with gusts to 29 knots. The temperature was 26. At Jeffreys Ledge, the water temperature was 46, with 8 foot, seas every 6 seconds. At Cash's Ledge, the sea water temperature was 46 and 10 foot, seas every 7 seconds. The report from Georges Bank was not available. And now here is the latest weather summary for New Hampshire and western Maine. High pressure will build in from the west tonight and will crest over the region on Wednesday. High pressure will shift offshore Wednesday night and will hold offshore through Thursday. Low pressure will move up the east coast Thursday night and Friday and will push north through the region Friday night and Saturday. A trough of low pressure will linger over the region Saturday night and Sunday. Now for the official National Weather Service forecast for coastal New Hampshire, including the city of Portsmouth. Tonight, clear until midnight, then becoming partly cloudy. Lows around 15 near the coast, with lows around 12 inland. Northwest winds 15 to 20 miles an hour, diminishing to around 10 miles an hour after midnight. Wednesday, partly sunny. Highs in the upper 30s. Light and variable winds. Gusts up to 20 miles an hour in the morning. Wednesday night, partly cloudy until midnight, then clearing. Lows in the lower 20s near the coast, with lows around 19 inland. Light and variable winds. Thursday, partly sunny. Highs in the lower 40s. Light and variable winds. Thursday night, partly cloudy with a chance of rain and freezing rain until midnight. Then cloudy with rain with a chance of freezing rain after midnight. Lows in the lower 30s. Light and variable winds. Chance of precipitation 80%. Friday, rain. Highs in the lower 50s. Chance of rain near 100%. Friday night, rain. Lows in the lower 40s. Chance of rain 80%. Saturday, rain in the morning, then partly sunny with a chance of showers in the afternoon. Highs in the upper 40s. Chance of rain 80%. Saturday night, partly cloudy. A chance of rain showers until midnight. Cooler with lows in the upper 20s. Chance of rain 50%. Sunday through Monday night, partly cloudy. Highs in the mid-30s. Lows in the lower 20s. Christmas Day, mostly sunny. Highs in the lower 30s. This is NOAA weather radio station KZZ40 broadcasting on a frequency of 162.45 megahertz from Saddleback Mountain near Deerfield, New Hampshire. The current time is 6:53 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The following is a summary of watches, warnings, and advisories in effect. For the KZZ40 listening area, gale warning has been extended until 9 p.m. for the following: coastal waters from Cape Elizabeth, Maine to the Merrimack River, Massachusetts, out 25 nautical miles. The 6 p.m. coastal weather observations for southwest Maine and New Hampshire. In Rockland, it was fair. The temperature was 22 and the wind was west at 13 miles an hour. In Wiscasset, it was fair. The temperature was 23 and the wind was variable at 7 miles an hour. At Portland, it was fair. The temperature was 24 degrees, the dew point 12, giving a relative humidity of 60%. The wind was northwest at 12 miles an hour and the pressure was 29.91 inches and rising. In New Hampshire, Portsmouth was clear. The temperature was 24 and the wind was west at 14 miles an hour, gusting to 21 miles an hour. Now for the official National Weather Service forecast for coastal New Hampshire, including the city of Portsmouth. Tonight, clear until midnight, then becoming partly cloudy. Lows around 15 near the coast, with lows around 12 inland. Northwest winds 15 to 20 miles an hour, diminishing to around 10 miles an hour after midnight. Wednesday, partly sunny. Highs in the upper 30s. Light and variable winds. Gusts up to 20 miles an hour in the morning. Wednesday night, partly cloudy until midnight, then clearing. Lows in the lower 20s near the coast, with lows around 19 inland. Light and variable winds. Here is the latest marine forecast for the following coastal waters from Cape Elizabeth, Maine to the Merrimack River, Massachusetts, out 25 nautical miles. Gale warning in effect until 9 p.m. this evening. Tonight, northwest winds 15 to 25 knots with gusts up to 35 knots, diminishing to 5 to 15 knots with gusts up to 25 knots.